Liam Gallagher, the outspoken frontman of Oasis, has built his reputation on being unapologetically abrasive. Now 52, he remains adored by fans not just for his music, but also for the sharp insults and unfiltered personality that became inseparable from his rock and roll persona. His fiery nature, however, has also been the source of constant conflict, particularly with his brother Noel Gallagher. That sibling rivalry repeatedly boiled over and ultimately contributed to the band's dramatic split in 2009. Over the years, Liam's sharp tongue hasn't just been reserved for family. He has taken shots at fellow musicians, including rivals from the Britpop era, such as Blur's Damon Albarn, as well as Green Day's Billie Joe Armstrong and Coldplay's Chris Martin, whom he once ridiculed by likening him to a schoolteacher. Yet Liam has never limited his barbs to rivals alone. Even his heroes were not safe. Both Liam and Noel openly idolized the Beatles, who had a profound impact on Oasis' sound and image. Traces of the Fab Four are woven through their catalog. The piano introduction to Don't Look Back in Anger deliberately mirrored John Lennon's Imagine. The title Wonderwall drew inspiration from George Harrison's Wonderwall music, and their early hit Supersonic included a cheeky nod to Yellow Submarine. Despite the Gallagher brothers' deep admiration for the Beatles, their relationship with the surviving members was far from smooth. In the 1990s, Noel Gallagher infamously declared that Oasis were bigger than the Beatles, a statement that drew widespread attention. Paul McCartney responded in a measured but unimpressed manner, expressing goodwill towards Oasis as an energetic young band, but dismissing their sound as derivative rather than groundbreaking. Years later, Noel admitted that he regretted the boast. That regret eventually paved the way for reconciliation, and by 2021, the once frosty relationship had thawed enough for McCartney and Noel to perform together during Stella McCartney's 50th birthday celebration. George Harrison's stance was much harsher. After Oasis skyrocketed to fame with their first two albums, Definitely Maybe, 1994, and What's the Story? Morning Glory, 1995. Harrison voiced his disapproval of Liam Gallagher in no uncertain terms. In a 1996 interview, Harrison characterized Liam as outdated and foolish, suggesting he had missed his moment entirely. He claimed Oasis sounded more polished when Liam was absent and described him as little more than excess baggage. Harrison conceded that Noel had some ability as a songwriter, but argued that Oasis as a whole lacked depth and substance. He even questioned whether Liam needed to be part of the band at all, suggesting Noel could easily handle the vocals himself and only kept his brother on stage out of loyalty. Liam, unsurprisingly, did not take such criticism lightly. He reacted with typical aggression, warning that if older musicians disapproved of him, they should be prepared to confront him face to face. While he insisted that his admiration for the Beatles remained, he immediately pivoted to a personal attack on Harrison, hurling insults and making it clear that, in his view, the former Beatle was not someone worthy of respect outside of his songwriting legacy. Noel Gallagher later defended his younger brother, arguing that Harrison's judgment had been shaped by the British press rather than by any genuine interaction. He stressed that if Harrison had only read the headlines, it would have been easy to form a negative opinion of Liam, but that such an impression did not reflect reality. Noel insisted that Oasis still held affection and admiration for Harrison, despite the personal slight. Today, Oasis's turbulent history with their idols remains a defining footnote in their story, but the band has returned to the stage with their Live 25 reunion tour. After electrifying audiences in Cardiff, Manchester, London, Edinburgh, and Dublin, the tour is now set to conquer North America. The band kicks off with back-to-back performances in Toronto on August 24th and 25th, before moving on to Chicago, East Rutherford, Pasadena, and Mexico City. The triumphant run will then close with two monumental concerts at London's Wembley Stadium at the end of September, proving that, even decades after their bitter feuds and public controversies, Oasis remain one of the most captivating forces in rock music.